Now I'm going to shoot this video twice from two angles simultaneously, one using the computer and one using the phone. I have here 4 Lagavulin 12 single malt whiskeys from IsThe, from the Lagavulin distilleries. I have a 14-year-old. I believe this is the 17-year-old, a 15-year-old, and a 16-year-old. I do not have the 2018 or the 2019 version, but they might become available in my locality eventually. What I want to do is determine which one of the 4 that I have here is the best of the 4. However, this is not a scientific or exhaustive test, because this one has a level here. This one's almost done. This one's almost full. And this one's about halfway. I will start with the lowest ABV of the 4. And this is the 2014 edition. I will pour it into a Victoria Whiskey Festival 2018 glass, because I do not have the 2018 I do not have the 2018 bottle, but I do have a 2014 bottle, and I have a 2018 glass, but no 2014 glass, because I didn't go to the 2014 Whiskey Festival. The first one I went to was the 2015. Alright. The second one I will pour is the 17, which I got at the distillery. It has the UK badge on it. There it is. It's hard to shoot from 2 angles at once. I'll see which one of these looks better once they are recorded. But I will have the luxury of having the 2 recordings of it. And watch me not pour the same depth of whiskey in each glass. Well, let's see, how do these measure up? Actually, they're really close. Leave it at that. And here's the 2015. This is the one I fell in love with initially. This was back in 2018. I managed to get a 2015 Lagavulin 12. I fell in love with this dram. It was my whiskey of the year for 2018. And just phenomenal. And it put me on a quest to go find other examples of the Lagavulin 12. And I am smelling the intense peat already from these drams. I will determine which one of these 4 is the best in my opinion. Like I said, because the bottles had been opened at different times, this is not going to be an exhaustive test of any kind. There. Now I've got the 4 bottles in front of me. I will start with the lowest ABV. This is the 2017. Wait a minute. The 2014 at 54.4. That's right. Okay. I'm not going to do the legs. You know that they're thick and viscous and slow. Oh. Right away. Peat and sherry. Beautiful combination. Let me cleanse my palate a little bit, because I had a gin and tonic before this. The gin and tonic was my whistle wetter. Oh, I'm getting a coffee espresso. I'm getting dark fruits. I'm getting hints of chocolate, mocha. Berries, citrus, lime citrus. Delicious. Here is the slightly higher. This is the 2017 bottled at 56.5% ABV. This one has a lot less of that espresso, quite a bit less of the fruit. I'm getting a bit of a vinegar note there. The citrus is not as expressive as in the 2014. The 2017, this is the only UK bottle that I have. And compared to the 15 and the 14, it's missing something. The same notes are there, but not in the same strength, at least on the nose. It kind of comes across as faded compared to the 2014, but the 2014 is a fresher bottle. This was opened earlier, but it was all opened this year. This is our 2015. This is the one I initially fell in love with 2 years ago. Became my whiskey of the year for 2018. That has a lot more okay, I'm getting some espresso. I'm getting some dark fruits. I'm getting more creosote here than I did on the other two, the other previous two. This is the one that I initially fell in love with. But so far from my nosing, I think the 2014 is even better. Oh, lovely. There is a difference in ABV also. The 2014 is at 54.4, and the 2015 is in 56.8. So there's 2.4% more ABV on the 15 and on the 14. And I think it's acting as an anesthetic. It's a rewarding nose, don't get me wrong, but it's not as rewarding. The 2015 is not as rewarding as the 2014 on the nose. Oh, the 2014 is just heavenly. Now we go to the 2016. The 2016 is the strongest of the four. This one's bottled at 57.7. And the 16 was bottled at 56.6. So yeah, I think it jumps up about 1% every year. This one, in 2016, was even less expressive than the 2015. Oh, 2015 is nice. 2017. Oh, now I'm getting a more interesting nose on the 2017. More fruity. More creosote. And there's creosote here too on the 2014. I think by virtue of it having the lowest percentage alcohol by volume, the 2014 is going to win the nose, the neat nose part of the test. Yeah, I'm getting more creosote here, less fruits. And that would be on the 2017. In 2015, even less, but I'm getting a little more lime here in the 2015. They're all close, but they're slightly different by batch. And the 2016. Oh, wonderful. I'm going to taste them now in order of increasing alcohol by volume and neat. Tiny little sip. Beautiful. Espresso. Chocolate. Fruity. Espresso. Creosote. I'm not getting any citrus yet. I might have to add water to get that. Let's have a little sip. And move on to the 2017. Now the 2017 still smells good. A tiny little sip. More mocha. I hired more chocolate on the 2017 than on the 2014. There's dark chocolate and fruits. Citrus, lime citrus. I'm getting lime citrus on the palate here with the 17, which I was not getting with the 14. Lime citrus palate with chocolate. Delicious. Let's move on. I should have got some oat cakes, but I didn't. I'm not meticulous in my preparation. 2015. Oh, this is why I fell in love with the 2015. Beautiful lime and lemon citrus, creosote, chocolate, milk chocolate, coffee, espresso coffee. Oh, on the palate, the 2015 beats the 2017 any day, but how does it go for the 2014? Wait, before I narrow this down, I will check the 2016. This is the highest ABV, and this was the fullest bottle, I think, or the second fullest. The fullest was the, oh, this one's at half, yeah. The fullest was the 2015 because I got a new 2015 because I saw it on the shelf and I just had to get it. The 2016, when I initially tried it on the neck pour, was kind of disappointing. Compared to the 15 and the 14 on the nose, it's really missing something. Let me cleanse again my palate. And this is the 200th anniversary edition. It's 2016 Lagavulin 12. On the nose, I'm not getting those rich chocolates, and I'm not getting that citrus lime or lemon like I was getting. Well, wait. There's a little bit of citrus lemon, but it's really, I think the higher ABV is acting as an anesthetic. This is like 58%, whereas the lowest one is about 54%. It makes a big difference. Okay, I'm getting some citrus, but I'm also getting heat. It's hot. The 2016 naturally is the hottest of the bunch because of the highest ABV. I'm getting some lemon citrus, but I'm also getting numbness on my nose, on my olfactory nerves. Taste. This one is the woodiest of the four. I'm also getting, yeah, wood, more wood. Wood tannins. Wood tannins and creosote, like railway ties. That is the 16. Not so much chocolate. There's a little bit of that citrus. But actually it starts off as wood and the flavor sort of moves towards the citrus on the finish. Interesting. All of these are nice so far. I'm going to add just a little bit of water to each one, and I'm going to nose them again. Okay, let's get a couple drops. Okay. 2 drops. Go 2 drops here. Oh, come on. 1. Oh, it's hard to get enough on the spoon to even make 1 drop. Okay, there's 2 there. See if I can get 2 drops here. Let's put a 3rd one in there. Okay, like I said, this is by no means scientific, and this is by no means exhaustive. Yeah, What's happening here? Oh yeah, I have to do... We've been going more than 20 minutes already. When it's 20 minutes, I get a screensaver on my computer. The phone keeps going. I think I'm going to use the phone image for this one. Oh, that water has opened up to 2014 quite a bit. Oh. There's less coffee, less espresso, less chocolate. I'm getting more citrus. I don't think the drops of water helped the 2014 on the nose anyway. The nose, which was so beautiful without water. Well, it's all there, but I think it's watered down a little bit. Oh, that is heavenly. I'm getting the wood, but it's not overpowering. I'm getting the railway ties. I'm getting the creosote. I'm getting some chocolate. I'm definitely getting some citrus, lime, and a little bit of grapefruit. That's interesting. That would be the 2014. Let's move on to the 2017. The 2017 has a more vinegar note to it. I'm not getting much of anything on the nose. Did the couple drops of water drown this? The nose is really weak compared to the one on the 2014. That's satisfying. The 2014 has everything on the nose still. The 2017, a bit of a vinegar note, and the chocolates, if there were any, and the fruits, and the espresso are not there. On the palate, the 2017 is a much more briny than the 2014. There's some creosote and brine. That brine was really brought out by the water drops. I'm not getting so much citrus as I was on the 2014. I'm not getting a lot of those chocolate and espresso notes. So the 2017 has to be, excuse me, 2017 has to be disappointing next to the 14. Let's go 2015. This was the one I initially fell in love with. This is the one that got me turned on to this whole quest of Lagavulin 12. Oh, this is beautiful. I'm getting a custard note now. Oh, custard, like the filling of a Boston cream Tim Hortons donut. Oh, beautiful. And in the background, on the nose naturally, in the background there's the espresso, there's the chocolate, there's some dark fruits, and to contrast the dark fruits, there's the citrus, lime and citrus grapefruit. Maybe a bit of lemon in there too. This is good on the nose. This is the 2015. This is the one I initially fell in love with. Let's do that on the palate. Oh. 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 At first, I get custard. And on the finish, beautiful espresso coffee, creosote, wood, definitely some wood, but the wood is balanced. It's not overpowering wood. It's just some wood with drenched in creosote. And then in the background on the finish, there's some of that lemon, that lime citrus, maybe some lemon zest. But when it comes on first, it's like custard first, and then the finish is glorious. There's dark fruits, there's like plums and raisins and figs and dates and creosote and chocolate and mocha, coffee, even some vanilla. Oh, the 2015 is killing it. Let's go to the 16. I almost finished a whole glass of water in between tastes. The 2016. You know, I'm getting some of that custard note on the 16 also, like I got on the 15. On the nose anyway. Custard note. It's like a creamy custard note on the nose. Oh. Then I take a deeper pull. I'm getting wood and creosote. And road tar. And not so much of that citrus. I was getting more citrus on the 2015 than on the 2016. I'm not getting so much. I find the 2016 a little disappointing compared to the 15 and the 14. Now let's try again. I was getting some custard. I'm getting some wood, some tar, some creosote. I'm not getting any of that citrus, which I really enjoy. Dark red fruits, berries. This one is more sherry dominant. And wood, and creosote. Despite it being a very peated whiskey, Lagavulin 12 is not smoky. It's more peaty than smoky and fruity than smoky. And creosote is not smoky at all. It's like an oil. Okay, I'm out of water. So far, I will hold back the 17 and the 16. I will put forward these two. This is the 14 and the 2015. The 14 is just beautiful. Espresso, chocolate, dark fruits. Now I'm getting custard here too. It's a creamy custard. It's a caramel vanilla custard. Oh, this is nice. And now, well, a tiny little bit of water left. I should have had another glass with me. The 2015. This is the one that started it for me. This is the one that started the Lagavulin 12 journey for me. Now this one's more woody and more creosote and less fruity. You know, I'm leaning towards the 2014. And I was damn lucky to find this one. Oh yeah. You know what? I'd make it a tie between the 2014 and the 2015. They're both excellent. Better, in my opinion, than the 2016 and the 2017. Although the 2016 and 2017 are very good, they are not as good as the 2014 and the 2015, which are, in my view, the best the best Lagavulin 12s that I have tried. I have not tried any earlier Lagavulin 12s, and I have not tried any later Lagavulin 12s than the 2017, sorry. But the 2014 and 15 are the ones to beat. Slainte Mhath.
foodquig.
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 Yeah.